What's up? What's up? I know y'all like, where have you been with the Madden and whatever? Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy things going on. But first of all, was just the thing with Kobe that he passed away, died in a plane crash. That went out of left field. Like it was something I thought it was fake news. I'm waking up like, what? Kobe, and it's like it's crazy. Somebody like that, like the closest thing to pretty much similar to close to Michael Jordan. You know he's like LeBron is on that statue you can say, but if you want to compare to Jordan, the next Michael Jordan, the guy was Kobe. Kobe was that guy. The championships and everything, like they played alike. It was pretty much they was he was almost identical. Almost. He had his own style, but he was almost identical. But I hated the Lakers in those days with the shacking all day and they was beating everybody. I was one of the few was going for the Pistons that year when the Pistons played them. I think they played them again, but I know the Pistons. It was like '04 or something because I was in Houston that year. Um, and I was rooting for the Pistons to win, and they won. Like, I'm telling you, I despised the Lakers. I just did not like the Lakers. But I knew Kobe was a good player. Like, yeah, but when it called, I think when he left and went by himself, that last championship he won. I kind of I think I was rooting for him to go for that year. But yeah, that's some rest in peace to Kobe, man. That it's like that's just something that just you can't believe it happens, but it happened. We know we're all gonna pass on someday, and you just never know when it is. But that's going on there. But let y'all know what's going on here with me and Madden. So this is the team though. This is the team that I've the bum squad that's so far. See, I'm 80. I'm still not even close to some of the YouTuber team you see now. I got my line up a little bit. I got a Tyson Hill at the tight end, pretty good. Tyson Hill is a pretty good tight end. Like I tell you, like I could probably use him for the rest of the year almost. And then my receivers, I got to get some better receivers. I finally got rid of Odell Beckham because he just kept dropping the ball and this pissed me off, and I needed some training. And I Torrey Hope finally got up to 91, so I ended up doing that. And with Marquise Brown getting a 91, his 97 speed, you don't really see it on the field because he doesn't have the ability. I'm going to get to a lot of stuff about this game in a minute. And then I finally got a tight end, a fullback, and then my running backs. Okay, let me say what happened to the running backs. I've had the zero chill Walter Payton. I had him. I've had Tim Brown. I've had the NFL 100 Barry Sanders. Yes, I've had the NFL 100 Barry Sanders. I've had the NFL 100 Tim Brown. So and he like, damn, why you get rid of them? Because they absolutely sucked. Well, Walter Payton was all right, but the Barry Sanders and the Jim Brown, like his Jim Brown couldn't truck anybody. Barry Sanders couldn't juke people. You get tackled once and he was down. He couldn't. They was I don't know why. Maybe just because they just nerfed me because I don't spend money. But the dudes was just I dealt with Tim Brown for like a few games. Jim Brown for a few games. But the first, I quick sold. I sold Barry Sanders after one game. After one game, I was like, no, I can't deal with it. Even with him activated, he still just couldn't break any tackle. He couldn't shake anybody. But I don't know what was going on. And then Brown, like he was all right, but then it's just the point where like his X factor didn't really do nothing that you're supposed to like. I try to run somebody, truck somebody. I put bulldoze and all. He just wasn't doing it for me for some reason, but. So then I wanted to get Eric Gets about it and had the coins too. I didn't have the coins to get him, so I said, you know what? I kept going. I kept powering up Bo Jackson. I could have bought Bo Jackson in the 91, but I ended up getting Walter Payton instead. But I was like, well, because I said I'm gonna need two running backs, so I kept 89 Bo as my backup, and Walter Payton was the starter. So after I did that, and then I was like, you know what? These guys suck. I mean, this wait till I get a power up pass or whatever. I get enough coins to get this 91 bow, and I'll do that, and then get the other bow, and then I will try to get Eric Dickinson. I can have because those two. If you had these two guys, you're pretty much good, right? So I ended up downgrading that running back because of the quarterback situation. So let's go to the quarterback. Kyler Murray was doing a lot for me until I was like, you know what? This guy's kind of trash now. Because look at it. His throwing the pressure is 80. And that's one thing that makes you throw stupid passes because the game is so animation based. And I was like, that's probably why I'm standing in a clean pocket and I throw the ball and he throws it nowhere near the guy because he's throwing the pressure. That's a new stat. That's pretty much something that they added for these X factors. Which I'm gonna get into it in a minute about this game. But then they got this free pay, man. I'll never use this guy. No, look at the throw. No, you'll never see me use that. But so I got enough coins, and I got the zero. I got the Patrick Mahomes. I didn't get not this one, not the power one. What the fuck? Oh no, but I got Patrick Mahomes, the zero chill one, ghost one, right? So I had a lot of training. I put some abilities on. I put dashing, dead eye, and all that, escape artist, and I put all that on them, right. I didn't have the power. I just bought them straight up and put the abilities on them. First game, I threw like 4 interceptions. Pretty much, I just kept throwing interceptions with this guy, like just throwing interceptions all the time, no matter what. And I was like, is it because my receivers are not as good as him or what? And I'm pretty sure that it's the game makes you do what it wants you to do. So my receivers ain't as good, but I've seen guys with similar receivers play perfect. But this is the case that this kept making me throw interceptions, and I was like, you know what? I go back to my old offense. I'm gonna go back and run the ball. I want Lamar, so I got Lamar Jackson, and he did good for a while. But thing is, I didn't have the power. I just got the regular version. And I couldn't put everything on him, and I can see, like the juke master and all that stuff. If you don't have none of these abilities on him, they don't. It doesn't matter how you got. This dude got ran down by a defensive lineman. This dude Lamar Jackson got ran down by a defensive lineman, and I supposed to have like 92, 93 speed, right? Even without abilities, and this dude still seems like he just ran slow at times, because his ability wasn't activated. Because this whole game was made, this abilities thing was a ultimate team thing. I know they came and they pitched it. Oh, this is gonna be in reds. Only a few people gonna have them. But this is why they always get you. That's why they always get us. They keep acting like they're going to the sim community, the computer community, the mud guy. They're gonna cater to everybody. No, this whole thing was created for mud guys. This is the only reason these abilities thing was for mud. They use regs as a way to bring in the hardcore gamers, the guys who've been playing Madden all the time like us, and like it's something different. It's not different because we know. Oh, we had this in 08, 07, or was it 08? The one with Vince Young on the cover. I believe 09 had it, and I believe 07 had it. I think 08 and 07 had it, but the ability, but it wasn't like you had an ability that made you unstoppable. It's like if you had a fast guy, you had a shoe under him because he was fast. He had that ability to go fast, and that's all it was. And the stats mattered instead of the ability. But in this game, I got Eric Dickinson. He's all right, but if you without a 95, 94 powered up Eric Dixon with all those abilities, he doesn't. He's nothing, right? I mean, I've had some pretty good runs with him with just the regular, but it's real rare. But if you got an ability running back and an ability quarterback, you pretty much can just run the ball the whole game, and that's how they just dealt the game. That's how they really just screwed the game up, because the abilities outweigh the stats. That's what makes this game Ultimate Team bad. Because like I told you before, I said that these abilities were going to ruin the game, was going to ruin Ultimate Team. And that's exactly what it did. And look what y'all got now. Stretch, stretch, stretch with Eric Dickerson, Bo Jackson. Really, and I like the pass now. And a guy like Patrick Mahomes, I can't really just use him as good because you throw a ball anywhere, it's picked off. A dude can D-line user with his ability, defensive lineman, sitting in some zone, and the zones are gonna play perfect now. They're jumping routes again, jumping 10 yards out the field. They're hitting you. As soon as you get touched, you're dropping the ball right back to last year. And so after I was like, well, I had Bo Jackson and Eric Dixon, right? And I had Lamar Jackson, but I didn't have any ability running back. So I'm like, well, I'm pretty much relying on Lamar Jackson to get all my running yards pretty much because my ability to run back there, they'll do things here and there, but I was running the Panthers offense and this just wasn't working. But so I said I went back and bought the power up Patrick Mahomes. I used my 88 to 87 power up pass that I got. That's how I got so far. I don't know when I get to 91 or whatever. And I ended up buying this other one, this Superstar. I needed this one. And I spent like $200K for this. So now I'm trying to get the coins to get the other one. So I said, I'm going back to Patrick. I'm going to go with the power up this time so I can get everything, escape artists and Deadeye and all that. So that's what's going on with the offense. Defense is pretty much, it's a different defense y'all seen since the last video. I know I got Tyler, my captain. I ended up pulling this Champ Bailey in a pack, and I had never sold him. So I like, hey, I gotta let them Champ Bailey. I'm put him in, so I put him in there. My defensive line, I just went up. I've recently bought this Ndamukong Suh. I got the power up with Jones. I got Adam Page's there for Povers for nothing, just to fill up some space. Calais Campbell, I just put him in the D-tap because I'm running a 3-4, so I really don't use him as much. And I've been having the Too Tall Jones for a while, but since this Reggie White came out, I put him in there. I ended up getting Ed Reed. I still need to get his power, his 91 card, which is I could probably get it right now because it's about that price. But I'm saving for Patrick Mahomes, so that's that. I did the zero seal. I did the zero chill set thing to get Hendricks, and I did it to get Amari Cooper. Y'all seen it in my last stream. I went up and bought Deion Jones, and I'm using this free Ray Lewis right now too. And then, but before that, I was using these two guys. I was using Collins and Jalen Smith. I was using before I got the Ray Lewis and Jones. But because Collins actually, I can use it with that guy pretty good. And Lawrence Taylor, I can't afford the good ones though. He's been good. Lawrence Taylor comes off the edge screaming, and then I needed some coins to sell to get that Patrick Mahomes, so I sold my free safety. Who was my free safety? I don't know who the hell my free safety was. Oh yeah, Pioneer, or whatever from the Jets, or whatever that guy's name was. And I ended up I had this Lattimore already, so I just powered him up to he's actually 89, but when you put him here, he's 82. So I just put him there. I really Troy Polamalu comes in the free safety in me. So that's what happens there. That's what's going on with this team right here. Now, the game is still it's the game. Ultimate Team is not good. Ultimate Team is really not good, and I can just be truthful for you because I saw your boy Savage post a video yesterday about how he wasn't even uploading because he said the game wasn't fun, the game just wasn't good, and I can agree. Ultimate Team, at least the Ultimate Team, like I said, Regs is there, it's getting there, but it hasn't got all the way there. But Ultimate Team is hands down terrible, and I don't know how long I can even make. If I put out a video, I'm not gonna put out something that I'm just not having fun. I'm not liking it, but I don't quit though. That's the thing about me. I don't quit. Even the game's terrible. You might see me play it a few times, but I don't play as much. Now that's what's keeping me sane because I don't have to play this game all day and stream it all day, or whatever. But here and there, I mean, the Ultimate Team, you probably, when I get back, see some regs. You might see more of that. You might see some tips to help you win some games. I'm not gonna just put all into it, just try to get this team up and be there. I'll beat all these God squads. But cause the game won't let you beat who they don't want you to beat. It's just how the game is. But with that being said, uh, I'm ended up this week right here. I'm gonna have to move a lot of my stuff out because I'm moving again to another place. So that's another reason you're not gonna see me on here as much. Haven't seen me getting ready for that. I'm moving stuff, and that's gonna be pretty much what I'm doing this week from here till Friday, getting that out the way and making sure everything's good for that. So, but this is the updated team. Now, I'm able to stream, but I don't know how fast this connection can be to do it. But I might try it out like in a few days or something. But maybe tomorrow, tonight, when you see this. But my internet, I'm gonna probably wait till I get to my place, to the new place, get internet back on and all that stuff, and we'll be good to go and do whatever we're gonna do. Like I said, I've been playing Call of Duty. I've been pretty good at Call of Duty. I've been killing. I've been going hard on Call of Duty. Like I've won matches. Like I used to didn't win a lot of matches. I've been winning free for all matches. It's been pretty fun. So, that's what's going on. So that's what it is, man. Drop a like, man. Let me know what y'all been doing, what's going on. Just if you're new to this channel, subscribe and like it, because it's not we tend to have a good time when I get on stream and stuff and do whatever we do, whatever video I put out, I make sure it's something good, and that's what we're gonna do. So hey, we still out here. We're gonna be coming back, and yeah, I'll probably just try some gameplay and see what happens, in a few days, but.